I invite Democratic Congresswoman Jackie Speier of California to join. Congresswoman, it's great to have you with me, and just remind everybody that you are the Vice Chair of the Congressional Gun Violence Prevention Task Force, a survivor of a shooting yourself. And I want to play for everybody. Vice President Joe Biden did this Facebook town hall yesterday and made the case for why regular people don't need assault weapons. Take a listen.
If you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun. You don't need AR-15. It's harder to aim, it's harder to use, and in fact, you don't need 30 rounds to protect yourself. Buy a shotgun.
Some people might have been taken back by that, but does this help lend itself to the credence of the message that the administration, the White House, supports Second Amendment rights of every American, and that this is more about gun violence, not about taking your gun away?
Absolutely. I think what the Vice President was saying was that if you want to protect yourself, if you want a gun in the home, you don't need an AR-15, you don't want an AR-15 in your home, get a shotgun, get a handgun. For those of us that believe that it's also important that we inform the public that having guns in the home creates a greater likelihood for murder and suicide. So make the decision, and if you want to have it for protection, have the appropriate type of gun.
Certainly there's great responsibility that comes along with being a gun owner in this country, a responsible one. One thing I do want to point out is that the NRA reportedly is launching this new ad campaign tomorrow in more than a dozen states, targeting several Democratic senators who are up for re-election. What would you say to your Democratic colleagues who may want to vote in favor of gun violence legislation, but they're facing a tough re-election?
You know, we're elected to do the courageous thing. There were a lot of members of Congress who voted to give African Americans the right to vote, to get rid of slavery. And they were going to lose their elections, but they recognized that it was the right thing to do. We're in Congress to do the right thing, not to get reelected over and over again.
Congresswoman Jackie Speier, thank you for joining me today.